Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Market is opening here any moment. Getting contract rollover. Don't forget, make sure your contracts are rolled over from the weekend. We talked about this on Friday. It is time to get over to the December contract. All right, I'm a few minutes later than I wanted to be here this morning. Got drawn into some very cool information. We'll talk a little bit about that here today.
29 million.
Maybe. If you guys want to. If you guys want to talk about it, we'll talk about it.
Open higher by 4.9%.
Happy Monday. It's Mentorship Monday, so bring your questions. We'll be focused a lot on new stuff, kind of intro items, things of that sort, or at least I will try to prioritize that on Mondays. Fridays, more of the advanced level stuff, and that's not an absolute. It is just kind of our standard operating procedure that on Mondays, we will expect more of the newbie kind of questions. We'll go back to the basics, talking about our two pillars. Let's see. The market opened about 1 minute ago here, and let me check my mic volume one more time there. All right, I think we're good. From what I can tell, EQ is looking good. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget, trading is risky. Trading is risky. Oh, yeah, you think? And all that business, let's go. Wow, that's loud. Holy shnikes. All right, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to the audios and things of that sort here for a moment. It is Monday, trying to get the live stream machine back online here, and we will get going. Let's see. So mentally, thinking about 5 trades here. As we do, playing the video game. Got 5 lives on the line. On the line. Pardon my throat there. I'm going to turn full auto on the bots, Enigma, full auto Enigma on long, on short, full auto Enigma on long, on short, full auto Enigma on. Alright, bots are running there. It's a 7.5. Let's see, is that an increasing number? This is only the second one here. Should be waiting for the third. You get my sizing appropriate. Let's see, we're coming up into a red ready DD on the optimized range. Speaking of optimized range, let me check on NQ. What is our, can somebody give me the optimized range? I have not updated that yet. We are on the December contract. Yoicks. No, I'm gonna close it out for a loss here. Need to wait for number 3 to kind of come in here on this. There we are. Moderate buy side, and if the cluster there didn't reverse in that area, we're coming up to the top here, so stopping out right here above that cross. Oh, and we're coming back down now. Boo. All right, could have held that for a minute. Gone ahead and taken the first loss there. Don't want to get into any kind of deep red scenario there on the first trade of the morning there, but we'll go ahead and call that one a loss right there. 5.2 to 7.5, and a little cluster of crosses there just stopped me out to the tick right there for the first play there this morning, and boo, kind of came down to it. Whatever. All right, that's what I get for getting in here late and trying to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, which is actually not very hard. I don't know why people say that's a hard thing, because those are two things that are very easy to do at the same time. You know what I mean?
And NVIDIA shares down 1.8%. Antitrust investigation.
All right, my audio is all kinds of jacked up. It's way too loud. Here, let me turn this down. I turned it up because the video I was listening to was kind of low. And normally I don't listen to too many videos on this machine, but I just happened to this morning. Something had caught my attention I wanted to listen to, and it was a little low. All right, super AO to the long side on a 7. Could have grabbed that long right there. That is a super AO to the long side. And that was a mega late Nate cluster pretty easy for the short side on that one as well, but just barely stopped out to the tick. Could have gotten that one on a 2-try rule, but I'm just not really prepared here this morning yet. 9:34 and getting here late to the desk here on a Monday morning. Let's see, is it a 500? Nope. Okay, so as of right now, I do not see any even on the higher time frames. I do not see any big bear, small bull, big bulls yet here this morning. All right, 43R. Thank you guys. 43R. Now, if you are new with us, you don't know what we're talking about there. What is the optimized range? So we run an optimization on Sunday evenings, and we post it into the premium chat as well as the public chat. So if you are not inside of our Discord, you want to make sure and get there. So I am updating what we call the wave chart here. This is one of the few things besides the AO. We change this and we tune the AOs, and there's a video on that as well. But we want to know what range this needs to be on. Currently, it needs to be on the 43 range. That is the optimized range that will feed the rest of our charts to make sure everything's all nice and lined up. That's where we begin our optimization, and then we have continuous optimization every 4 minutes inside of the system. Welcome aboard. If you are new, give me a shout out there in the chat and let me know if you are new. Kind of tell me a couple things about yourself. Been like, hey, I'm new. I've been trading for how long? And you know, if you got some other tidbit about yourself, maybe what you do for work, or I don't know, some other random thing about yourself that you might want to share with me. I love to get to know our traders. We will do a get to know the trader there at 10:10 today for 10 minutes. We'll spend 10 minutes meeting a new trader. So if you'd like to come out and hang out on a audio with me, I'll ask you about you, kind of a few things about yourself, or it's open-ended. You can ask questions about what we're doing here as well. But we'll have open mic there at 10:10 today, and I'll get to know at least one of you traders. At least if somebody's willing to hop on the mic, then that would be fantastic.
US Trade Talk
10 o'clock
in Madrid at 3 p.m.
right there at coffee time, 10:10 a.m. there this morning. Now,
Eastern time.
news-wise, we have no news here this morning. It's kind of a no news Monday on an FOMC week. FOMC on Wednesday, because of all of the macroeconomic things and the Trump pushing around, you know, and being upset, feeling like, you know, it's the angry dad telling everybody like, you need to do this, you need to lower rates, all that. It's going to be very interesting on FOMC Wednesday to see what the Fed ends up doing. And
ECB's
yeah, we shall see.
That I can't say if trade risk inflationary or disinflationary.
All right, the 15th. Oh, it's the 15th. Hey, so let's see. It's affiliate day. We'll talk a little bit about that here today as well. So all the affiliates, you guys getting paid today, and I think this is the first check where you're getting 25%. We have moved that for all of our affiliates. 25% on affiliate commissions. That is wild.
Divergence down NQ on the 43.
So be checking your PayPals today. Go into your affiliate dashboard and check your click counts and your conversion counts. And the number that's there might not be accurate, but just know that you will be paid whatever's in there, 25%. It will not be the usual beginning at 15. It will be 25% for all of your converted commissions. All right, continuing to grind up here and looking to see where is the end of that. Now, what I kind of like to do sometimes is I want to look at the major pivot down here, and I want to just kind of estimate how far have we moved so far. There's like some even numbers in there, like 1,000, 750. 500. Right now we're at 578 ticks here from the low at 4:30 a.m. in the overnight. Have moved up, basically about 600 ticks here so far. Got 2 crosses, a lot of colors right here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press F2 at the bottom. Going to get right in the middle of this mess, and don't need this one anymore. And I'm going to look for a double move out of that mess to see approximately, whoa, this has got a long way to go. Okay, we could run all the way up to R2. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So all the way up to R2 here for just a steady eddy on that. And so I'll put a little marker right there and move that over on my slightly higher time frame there for the accumulation distribution move for the big guys. So there's one of my videos on contract rollover. We talk about
shares climb as much as 4.1% to new high.
Contract rollover at all-time highs, which is basically what we've been at. And if you have bought into the 09 contract, so it's 2 buckets. So over here we had the 09 contract. Right now we have just rolled over to the December contract.
Divergence down NQ on the 9.
So if this is full, like think about water here. So if this has been filled because it's all-time highs, and you know they've been on the buy side. Well, if they want to maintain and be on the buy side in the 012 or in the 12 contract from the 09, then if they have been long here, well, now they have to get long here. But before they can do that, they have to empty this over here, which is why I said at all-time highs, you are going to see a dump out day or set of days. And then if they're going to refill and decide to reinitiate their positions over here, then you will see initially at all-time highs, you will see them reinstate their positions in the 09 into the 12. So you can see extended moves right now into the 12 contract. So just keep that in mind. We're not guaranteeing that or anything like that, but just I have to mentally prepare that, like, look out for moves that they're just continuing to grind and grind. Like, don't try to get clever with it and try to hold back on a scenario. This was a shot there to take a quick scalp against this area early this morning. But you know, when this thing is up on full buy side on the MACV Ultimate, I'm not trying to get a big play out of that. It is just going to be, if I'm going to play against the MACV Ultimate, then it's a scalp, right? So we're talking about max 20 ticks type of scenario.
$80.
Okay, just wanting to hopefully, you know, trying to teach while we do the work here. And I'm going to do a pop-out chat here and get the chat on screen.
J hook long, NASDAQ, on the MACV.
Let's see. Right now, the nerd is red. So we have 3 out of 4 of the nerd on the downside. Very interesting. Oh, thank you for that reminder, Eddie. You know what? I did not check that this morning. Yep, that needed to go off. Thank you so much. Yes, make sure your real-time protection on Windows. Windows is always turning this thing back on, so make sure and hit that button and turn that real-time protection off. Like playing a video game, you want your PC running at its top. No gamer ever plays with real-time protection still running, having your PC continuously scan Okay, I am going to short into this hearing audio box here. I'm going to see if I can target the back of that dot there. Stop above the cross. That is a power headshot long though, so I need to be careful. Is it going to pop up again? It is. Oh, bummer. And I hesitated on the close. Boo.
ECB's cocker.
All right, so I just got tempted into a continuation play on a 5-4. Didn't think a 5-4 was going to be enough to have the full continuation, but yep, that totally tricked me. Nope, I'm going to take the loss. My goodness. All right, terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Power headshot for the upside move. My goodness. What a terrible play. So terrible on my part. Algo box called it. I doubted it for a second. Thought, oh, I could get probably 20 more ticks out of it. It wasn't quite at king timing. Try not to second guess the system, folks. But yep, I just did and got handed. You heard all of that selling going through there, so I got tempted into trying to get some continuation on that. Power headshot, pushing that straight up. How many ticks did that go? Wow, 75 ticks to the upside. Boo. All right, 2 losers in a row there for me this morning. Just not prepared to come out of the gate here this morning. So I'm gonna have my work cut out for me here. Let's see, how are the bots doing? The bots are down to 225, 200 as well there. So not a great start here to the Monday FOMC week. More on me. Didn't get a great play on this one, didn't take this one, and then tried to just jump in on audio box, just clacking through that one. And literally this is the bad play. This poor execution. This one just missed. This one was just bad. So this one, that was me. This one, it just kind of so we went red and then pushing back into neutral there, so it got me off sides there.
ECB's cocker says the ECB should keep its powder dry.
Enigma short on the NQ4.
UK's PM Starmer's strategy director, Ovenden, is to leave Downing Street.
Okay, so we got an Enigma short here. I'm going to give that a shot here. So it's going to be a large stop here. Yeesh. Stop is pretty high from where I'm at. Ooh, it's 52. It's a 50 tick stop here behind the Enigma. But if we've come up to this area, and hopefully we will bake and bake. Now, I'm also concerned with, I've got some conflicts here. I'm showing R4 here, but I'm showing R2 on my other chart on the MACV. Like R2 is up here. Why am I showing R4? So I may have some data issues going on here. Does somebody else, do you guys have R4 and R3 in this area? Or is it just me? It doesn't look right. Who's down there? Something's... I think I need to refresh my chart here. Oh, please don't lock up right now.
ECB's cocker says, I haven't seen convincing arguments for a dot plot at the ECB.
Come on, unfreeze. It is locked.
Alphabet shares rising 4.1% to surpass $3 trillion in market value. How about now? Is it working now? Okay, lovely. But not really though. All right, arm long, arm short, full auto on, turning back on for the bots. All right, this is a dangerous spot here. So it launched up here. There was the Enigma where I began to get short, just added to my position here. And if we continue to march up, but this is actually at least accurate now. We're in R2. It's really weird earlier while I was showing R4. I have no idea. So 7-9, I lost my measurement from my drawing from before. We did just have this is the first big bull that came in there this morning here at this section. So the danger with that is this could run up another 200 some odd ticks. Okay, we're starting to clack up right now. I may have to start to peel the position here.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go half.
If that dot holds, I will re-engage. Okay, dot may be holding here. King timing.
Upper bands
Nope.
touch NQ
We're
on
pushing through it.
43.
All right, gonna get back to getting small here, getting eat up on that slow grind up move here. It's the first, it is a delta shift here, so we could potentially have a pull here, and that's what I would expect. But we want to show the head fake first. Okay, come on. All right, trying to talk through too much there on that, and it's in a tricky play space here. Trying to capitalize on the potential move here. King timing, delta shift, a level 7.9 on the higher time frame just above it. So looking for a 50 to 100 tick move from the high. And get that 100 tick measurement, which would be, here's 100 ticks right here. Puts us back at the enigma on the original part of the entry here, if we're gonna go. Top of that cross is here for the risk. Slow and grindy, so when in a grind, do not rewind. This is dangerous and it is slow. Slow favors the bulls. Going to see if they'll come back down and catch some juice before they run up, or if they're just going to keep going. What was that? Nope. Too risky. They can keep running it up. I'm hearing the buyers step back in on it.
Enigma long on the ES2.
So higher time frame is what I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3 banger. There's a PRZ right there. So I will slap it back down there on the banger as it comes through there. Higher time frame. Just up above. Trying to see if I'll be able to catch the 50 to 100 tick back move on one of these plays. Oh, I think they're going to keep pushing. Right in front of the 1, 2, 3 banger here. There's the PRZ I want to hit, but while it doesn't look like much, it is because it's a higher time frame. It's like 70 ticks up to R2.
Alphabet shares last up 3.2% at about $248.50.
Double delta NQ on the touch NQ on the 43.
They're still pushing. Okay, and another big bull just stepped in. Well, small bull. Okay, it's a 10.3 to try to take advantage of that. And so this one's not going to be 100 or 50. This one probably be more like a 40. Looking for a 40 tick move off of a super AO 10.3 on a lower time frame. Hopefully that green dot cracks. Crack it. Thank you.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 43.
I want to try to maximize the play as I am deep red at the moment. Top side marking for if we are going to go to 100. 146. $100 is here. Oh, buyer's going to keep pushing. All right. Oy vey, what a day already.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 43.
Ooh, they shook me out.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Come on, pierce it. Nope, even green dot's still holding. Bull's still maintaining control when they can hold even just the smallest dots on their own. Okay, Seuss. Oh, don't run without me. Seuss.
Run without me. Come on now.
Intel shares rise 4.9% after company trims full year expense outlook following Altiria stake sale.
Oh, they're up 5%.
Following
That is
Altiria
crazy. On a company as big as Intel, 5% on a day. Wow.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Okay, first red dot showing up. Currently neutral on the Mac VU. 2 down, 2 up. Trying to maximize the play, seeing if we can get the 100 tick. Wasn't my original plan, but it has now developed, evolving R to 100 tick potential from the top.
2 finger NQ on the 43.
Remember that 100 tick line will be extremely important. They hardly ever go beyond 100 ticks on a scenario where it has been up this much on the day. They'll bring it back 100 ticks for themselves and then they'll make the run. And if we go above that red dot here, I'll have to start peeling again. Ooh. All right. Too much risk for me here this morning. I am in deep red territory there, so I don't have the risk to try to, oh, you're going to fake it. No, they're for real. They're for real. They're in there. So big bull in there, and I need to get that measurement. I didn't finish drawing that out earlier. Just threw it up there and did not get the 250 measurement. 250 is here. Yeah, I got to load up to about 4 days to be able to fix that R2 thing. So that's what I did too. I added one more day of data so that these would sync up. My original one from Friday, I think I only had 1 day of data still on the chart. So that fixed it after I had 4 days of data. So mistake there. Kit Carson, you said you didn't have any R's. Yeah, you had 1 day of data. So you'll have to add, I had actually had 4 to get the accurate information because of contract rollover and Monday weekend data, blah, blah, blah. So 3 or 4 days of data, depending on if you're on NASDAQ or some others. Gary, yeah, if you didn't have any R's, I just saw y'all's chats there. Sorry, after my lockup there, I didn't come back and see the chats. you would need to have, you remember on Monday, you need to do this. So if you don't know, hopefully let's pop quiz everybody. Do you know that on a Monday, you need to make sure you have at least 3 days of data to go back to the Friday? Everybody knows that, right? Anyone see any AOCs on the chart? That is a good question. You know, if this is going to be one of those marching days, do we have something that indicates that? We would need to see like maybe in alpha mega clustering on some lower time frame. I don't even have the lower time frames in my purview at this time. Yeah, so every Sunday night, just know you're coming in on Monday morning, your lowest time frame chart, you got to move it to 3 days. Then Tuesday on through the rest of the week, you'll want to be on just 1 day of data for the lowest time frame entry chart. All right, so that was the spike up, fake up. Cool. So maybe we'll get that 100 tick. Yeah, I got that. Oh, now I forgot which line it was. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's remeasure one more time. Which one is the 100 tick? Okay, it's right there. So it's not very much anymore. Unfortunately, I didn't get jack squat out of the 100 tick move. The 100 tick move is there at the white line. I doubt they will let it go much farther than that. Oftentimes when they are strong bulls in, like they'll let it go 100 ticks, but they won't let it go much more, and then they'll march it right back up. So I will try to get in on that high time frame. We had a 2000 level bull in here again as well, even though this is like the high of the high top side deal. When this comes in like this and this whole section 2000 level, that's huge. Now back over here on the left, I see a big bear I did not account for there this morning. Was he able to make any money? Debatable. Gonna mark him. May become more important later today. So big bear there. Everybody sees big bear. Type of 1 if you do, 2 if you're new. But then they shifted right back behind it. We have right back behind it. You had the bulls just stepped right in, and every bit of what they sold, they bought it. So on contract rollover scenarios, you know, I don't have more data than you guys have on scenarios like this. That's a level 10. We could be coming here with the reverse. Don't know. All right, are we going to get all the way to the 100 tick? Yeah, and I didn't hardly be able to capitalize on that at all. Have hardly any size on that to make up for where I'm currently at. So going to try to maximize it for the last few ticks here. I don't think we have much left to the 100 ticker. It's 23 ticks. There it is. There's the 100 tick. If I get a blue in this spot, that's when I'll have to peel it. All right, very poor execution on my part here this morning. It was quite an interesting weekend for me, and coming in here this morning, I am just mentally, I'm just not really prepared to be in it. I can just kind of tell you guys, like even right now, like I'm just like not ready. And in a scenario like this, these are my least favorite type of days to play. I'll have to wait all the way till noon to really have a good set of plays here. I'm gonna get really small on this. I'm going to, remember I said about 10-10, I would like to get to know some folks here. I'm just going to hold on to a few contracts here and just feel out what's happening here. In the meantime, let's do a giveaway. You guys want, we've got Apex accounts and we've got Funded Next. I'm going to give away one Funded Next and one Apex account. It is 10:15. I'm already 5 minutes past coffee time. I've lost track of where we're at here. This is like way, way high up here. It's on a crazy up grinder day scenario here. This could continue to grind up till 12 o'clock noon. We see the targeting up here. Make sure you marked this level up above us here. And if it just keeps going, it will be slow. It'll be grindy. I may get all the way down to like 1 or 2 contracts and just hold that out until the 12:05 to 12:35 reversal time. These are just like bummer, boring type of day scenarios. Don't like it. At the same time, I can't get long on it. I don't want to, I'm not, because the thing is there is a very dangerous bear down here too, which could bring us all the way back down, let him out, and then continue on their grind up. These are just very difficult scenarios to predict. And with this slow of a speed, even the play setups that we'll normally get there with headshots, 2-finger salutes, DCDMs, they are going to be so slow that they just don't play out well. And you're not going to be able to capitalize big numbers on them in general. So on these type of days, I like to just sit out until those critical moments during the daytime, noon and then 2:30 prime times. So we will do an afternoon live stream here, but let me wrap this one up with a giveaway. So hang in here right now. Let's do 2 giveaways. If you'd like to get into the giveaway, first one we'll do is let's do a Funded Next. They are the new vendor that I have been like, hey, you know what? These guys are awesome. I like that they have a 24-hour payout policy. Let's talk about a few things about Funded Next. 24-hour payout policy that they will literally pay you $1,000 if they're late. That's pretty cool. And they will pay you as soon as you do your withdrawal request within 24 hours. I like that. They don't have the trailing drawdown thing that Apex does have. So there's your 2 options. You can go with Apex and do a bunch of accounts. You can have the trailing drawdown with Apex, or if you're looking for one that doesn't, Funded Next is the way to go. So type Funded Next there in the chat if you want to get in on the giveaway right now. I'm going to pull up our Botrix here and let's let it pick out a winner for everybody who is typing that in. If you are a subscriber, make sure you have subscribed because you'll get 2 times the amount of votes here by typing in Funded Next. All right, I am hitting accept. This is going to be a fast one. Let's go. Type it there in the chat. Funded Next. Brett Lemberg. That's a new name. I have not seen Brett. Welcome to the crew. I believe you're new. Let me know if you are not. That'll be our Funded Next giveaway there. Brett Lemberg is our first winner. You need to send me a direct message on Twitter. So follow me, x.com/Vinny Emini. There is a link down in the description to that. I'm not going to just use this countdown. That we are still new to this on the Funded Next, and I know kind of getting people acquainted to following me on Twitter. So I'm not going to use just this countdown here, but in the future, if you guys come to our giveaways, make sure you're already following me on the social medias because you will need to send me a direct message before the timer expires. So Brett Lemberg, send me a screenshot proving that this is your account when you're over there on X, and I will get you your Funded Next. All I need is your email address that you're going to use to sign up with Funded Next. Make sure that those match because the way that Funded Next works, they do need your email address. Now, I'm going to do Apex now. So everybody who wants to get into the Apex, who would like an Apex account, the new word is Apex. Should we remove participants? Yes. Okay, so new set. Everybody spam Apex there in the chat. I'm going to give away an Apex. Now with Apex, I don't need your email address. I will actually send you a code that you will use. The way that this works on Apex is you just use the code when you purchase any account size of theirs. Now, on Funded Next, it is a 25K account. So Brett, I'm hooking you up with a 25K account, and it's literally 100% free. There are no additional fees afterwards. With Apex, you get your first month for free, and then additional months after that, it is 50% off. So that's how they've told me it works there with Apex. All right, so type Apex there in the chat, spam that up 2 times. If you are a sub, you're getting 2 times the number of votes there. All right, it is 10:19. So let's see, we got about 30 seconds, 30 more seconds to get in on the Apex giveaway there. Spam Apex there in the chat. And we will pull our next winner there on Apex. All right, 5 seconds. All right, there's 10:20, and here we go. So let's see who is our next winner. Wait for it. Whiskers, the myth, the man, the legend. Is that the Whiskers? Whiskers9, I think I know that guy. All right, so send me a DM there, and then I will send you the code. Now, you just use that code to purchase any account size with them. So you go all the way up there, 300K account size, but remember, subsequent months after the first month is 50% off. So you'll need to go and look at their price points on that. We got Whiskers, we got Brett, congratulations, funded next, and Apex account given out there. We'll do some more this afternoon. I will give away one more funded next and one more Apex in the afternoon live stream. All right, congratulations to our winners. Normally about this time, I'm going to take about a 20-minute break between 10:10 and 10:30. 10:30 is the next time I'm really going to be interested in looking at any play here. This is unfortunate. Let me talk through like what this ended up playing. Did not play this well at all. We had the hang up there this morning. I was concerned with what was going on with my R3, R4s. Like, why was that jacked up? Had a lot of distractions there this morning. Talking about that so that you can avoid them as well. Even for myself, like, get prepared in the morning. Come in here early. Get these things fixed out, sorted out, especially on a contract rollover. At the same time, I told you guys late last night, I said, make sure you roll over your contract. I was prepared. I felt like I had mentally prepared for it, but a lot of stuff going on there for us over the weekend. And I think as I was coming in here this morning, I was also distracted by listening into some of these congressional hearing things that we didn't talk about, but maybe we'll talk about more there this afternoon. Very interesting month here rolling in September. And yeah, so I don't know. This ended up being great off of this 10-3 all the way down to the 100 tick line, and it's even giving a little bit more here, which, like I said, it could have. If there was going to be a turn, this could have been it. It was. I botched it up on the play setup, especially right here where it came back over the red dot line, and then I just parted this up, did not make enough on it to make up for it. So I'll hold these 3 contracts just to see what's going on there, and I may close the whole thing out up above this white cross right here. Lower time frame, but that white cross could continue this play down into the bottom of the bull zone. Now, inside this bull zone, remember, if you're playing in this area in the bull zone, we're looking for number 3. The best cross on the AO crosses will be in the sequence. You'll see cross number 1, cross number 2, cross number 3. This is the absolute ideal, is to be able to catch it on the 3rd or the 2nd. I will generally add on the 2nd and add on the 3rd to get to the long side inside of the defense leg zone there, and try to hold that thing out all the way into the red zone. And then in the red zone, this is where I might start to look for taking some shorts off of that red zone. All right, so I'm not going to sit here through all of the meandering whatnot here, but I will be back there this afternoon. Right now, deep red, I am down $18,000 right now, sitting there in the red. So not great here this morning. May end up being with a red day here, but we will see. Just depends on what happens with this play. At noon, 12:05 to 12:35 will be where the ideal would be for this to grind its way all the way up in 12:05 to 12:35. I'll be looking for another 100 tick reversal type of scenario. Oftentimes that can be 150 to 250 tick reversal off of that area if we do finish up the grinder. So that's where I'm kind of just, it doesn't land well at this time of day. And if I play during this time between 10:30, 11:30 ish, around that area, it is a slow grinding, torturous nonsense, blah, blah, blah. So look at 12:05 to 12:30. I may go live during that event at lunch, or if, I don't know, just depends on how this ends up laying out, whether we do it right there at noon. If it comes into this area, I will absolutely be back on at 12:05. If it doesn't and it's still floating around in this area, then we'll be looking for afternoon time to start between 2 o'clock and 2:30 for the afternoon session. All right, make sure you guys, what is your X handle? Vinny Emini. All right, guys, I will catch you guys later this afternoon. See ya.